So for this exercise, lie on the floor with your feet and knees wider than your shoulders. Place your hands and arms out to the side, near to the chest height, and just keep them nicely placed on the floor. Try to feel lots of touching points of your back onto the floor, and really enjoy that feeling that you get by being nice and stable. Calm breathing through your nose in, and calm breathing through your nose out. We're going to start by dropping the knees to the left and then pick them back up and over to the right. Move nice and gently, just keeping your arms out across the floor where they were, turning your head gently towards the opposite side, breathing into your nose and out through your nose. Keep your feet fairly close backwards towards you, just so you don't get the legs too straight, and making sure they're not coming too close together either. You're going to be completing 10 each side. Bring your arms in and place your hands on your ribs. Then we're going to either keep the feet bent and close to you, or take one leg forwards or both legs forward and just relax there. We need to take 10 nice breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Feeling what happens to the ribs and the middle of your tummy as you breathe in and out. Just going to create some nice upper body mobility. So we're going to start with the arms down at the side. We're going to just make sure we're not leaning back, and we're going to start circling the arms. So very small. We're going to create nice small circles at the bottom here, and as we get a little bit more involved, we're going to start to bring the hands slightly higher up in front and slightly wider out to the side. Be nice and gentle, and just come up to the height that you feel comfortable to. Don't go any higher than the shoulder. Out in front and out to the side, as you can see. We're going to do 10 to 20 of these, depending on how you feel. If it starts to become heavy at the top, a bit high, then it does start to kind of become a little bit shallower down here. Just feel the circle inside the shoulder and the shape of your arms and hands in the air. I'm going to go in the other direction. So we're going to start the circles nice and small. And as we get more confident, we're going to slowly bring them a little bit higher out in front and a little bit higher out to the side, as you can see. Only to the height of the shoulders. Just do what you feel confident with. Using a mirror or a video camera light, this can be really helpful to watch yourself. Making sure you're not leaning back. To 20 of these. Just breathing all the time through your nose and out through your nose if you can. And then stop nice and gently. You might feel a little bit worked up here, but also a bit lighter. The next one is going to be a little bit of a bend in our hip, which tips us forwards. Okay. We're going to place the fingers and hands down the front of the leg, or a nice comfortable position near the front of the thigh. And we're going to keep the back nice and still, in the spine, and we're going to bend at the hip, running the hands down the leg to the top of the kneecap, and then we're going to stand back up. Using a mirror to teach yourself where standing is so that you don't lean back. Going to a height that feels comfortable. Bending your hips backwards to tip forwards, and then straighten them forwards to stand back up again. It's very gentle. You're going to feel a bit of a sensation of a stretch up the back of your legs. You're going to feel a little bit of work in the front of your hips and the back of your hips, and a little bit of work in the shoulders as they hold your arms in place. Pick those knees and feet up. Lifting up and down. Be nice and confident with your lift and lower. Get into a nice tempo and rhythm. Breathing in and out through your nose. Not fast, not too slow, just find a nice natural rhythm. You can go forwards, you can go backwards a little bit, you can just go sideways. It all challenges and supports you with your stability and your balance. And then we'll come to a stop. Alright, when you've done all those, we can then go back to the floor and repeat. We're going to look to do 1 round of those altogether as a minimum requirement, and we're going to look to try to complete up to 3 rounds of that. And you can take as much time as you want in between to get a drink or just to do something that's required before coming back and repeating. Get in touch if you need to ask me anything, and always be confident and sure of what you're doing and aware of how you're feeling.